Alright, Shalom. It's your brother Yarash Amar from the GMS Champagne and Lloyd branch. Before all things, want to give all praises unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Alright, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to all the Akim that's pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Alright, Shalom. And I just want to get into this lesson about how Esau is putting a different type of gas out there that's known to, tear up cars. All right, due to the war that's going on in Iran, now they're trying to cut back, and what it's going to do is really people who cars are not efficient for this type of fuel. All right, I think it's like E15, I believe. It's gonna say it in the video once I play it. But people who cars are not efficient for this fuel, it's pretty much tearing them up. It's gonna tear your car up over a period of time of study putting this gas in. But this is what they're saying they're going to make the standard, all right, for the United States going forward, all right, with because hey, the world is in an energy crisis, all right, which you wouldn't know that if you're talking to your average nigga, but nonetheless, all right, these things are going on and it's happening. Hey, but it's one thing, they just want to try to get everything digital, man. All right. See, when you get these gas-powered cars off the street and everything's digital, they have kill switches. They can cut your car off if you go against status quotes. All right. If your quote-unquote social credit score, what they're doing over there in China, all right, to their civilians and their citizens over there, have their being kept and quoted on by their daily activities, as far as if they don't break in certain laws as far as jaywalking, they'll post them on a billboard. All right, they won't be able to rent from people. All right, rent housing, catch a public transportation, and they want to bring a form of that over here to America. All right, when it's starting now, it's called gradualism. All right, they gradually take things from you and make it a norm, little by little by little, all right, inch by inch, all right. So when the people eventually look up, they're already in the trick bag, all right. Some place over this.
Alright, so it looks like these gas prices are getting so out of hand that Trump's EPA is allowing for more ethanol to be applied to the gasoline. Alright, ethanol, for those that don't know, MAGA, you most likely don't know this. Ethanol is made from corn. Alright, it's a renewable energy source, but it's not as efficient as gasoline. There's going to be more of that in your gas now. Not only is it more inefficient, miles per gallon, but it tends to clog up engines. It gums up fuel lines and whatnot. So now you guys owe me tariff money, gas money, and you owe me a new truck. Thanks for everything, MAGA. Thanks for ruining the fucking world.
They are lying to you, and they are trying to trick you with this new E15 gas. Well, it's not new gas, but if you know about E15, it's specifically only for smart fuel cars. And if you are not driving a smart fuel car and you put that E15 gas in your car, you are destroying your gas engine. And a lot of stupid people don't know that. But that's what they want. They want the older cars that...
All right. This is Daniel 8. Started verse 8 and 24. And his power, Daniel 8 and 24, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and destroy the mighty and the holy people. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. All right, so you see how this devil, through his policies, right, he causes wickedness to prosper through the planet Earth, through his sanctions, and says certain laws and decrees. He brings wickedness upon the planet Earth. All right, now in the context, this was talking about Nebuchadnezzar. all right, who was the ancient king of the king of ancient Babylon, all right, Shlakia, all right, the king of ancient Babylon. And as you know, America is spiritually Babylon as well, all right, mystery Babylon, all right, and so it's under that same spirit, all right, create certain laws, deeming they self not guilty, and going out and interacting, all right, violence upon the people, man. This devil has been pushing this type of shit for centuries, man. If you go back, I believe it was 1403 or 02. No, Shalakia, 1492 or 91. All right, and somewhere around that area, all right before the Spaniards, all right, came over here and was slaughtering, all right, the natives. All right, you had something called the doctrine of discovery, where you had these devils had put in law where if a land was not owned by a Christian, that it could be taken. All right, so they were justifying themselves going over there and slaying the natives, all right, of Americas, and putting them in slavery because they wasn't quote unquote Christians. And in the same breath, these Edomites, all right, who claim to be Christians, they don't abide by any laws in the Bible, man. This is the hypocrisy of Esau, Edom, man. All right. It says, and by peace and safety shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, which is Yahweh Shah. It says, but he shall be broken without hand, meaning, hey, the Lord, it's not even going to break a sweat. All right. It's not even going to be a fight at all when our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shah comes back and, retakes the kingdom, all right? Establish the kingdom of heaven on the planet Earth, all right? It's not gonna be it's not gonna take anything, but the Lord's gonna show out. All right, he's gonna come with thousands of chariots, man, and he's gonna give his men that elect power, and things are gonna go up. Things is gonna go up, man. But you have to truly believe, man. All right, to the average person, this shit sounds crazy. All right, but to our true believers, man, all right, who really and truly believe on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, all right, we know this is gonna happen, man. It's not even a thought of if. It's just when.
Can't use the new E15 gas off the road. They want all the cars that can't be put on a smart grid off of the road. It takes time because they're already not trying to get those cars repaired. They're harder to repair older cars. They're getting rid of parts. The easiest way to have a smart grid city is to make it so the cars that aren't smart, you get rid of them naturally. That's how you do it.
Pay attention because
and they don't want you niggas to be able to fix cars, all right? You local mechanics and all that. Hey, when it says no, it'll be no work in Egypt. Hey, that's what the Lord meant. All right. Hey, this devil is gonna eradicate. He's gonna have you fully dependent on him. All right, to survive, man. That's how drastic he's gonna make the conditions of the planet Earth, where people are not gonna know where to turn. All right, and they're just gonna bend the knee to this devil. All right, because they're gonna figure that's their only way of survival. All right. But not us, all right? Because we have the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Why these people are going to be like chickens with their damn head cut off. Isaiah 10:1, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, all right? Now, which is unrighteous laws. It says, in right grievousness, which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the rights of the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless, all right? That's how this devil gets down, man. He's a coward, pretty much, all right? With his laws and all these, put all these things in place, but he always goes for the weak, all right? He's a fucking coward, man, and it's time that he's put down for good, all right? And ain't no coming back up this time, man, all right? This devil is just a rat.
2030 agenda is unfolding right before your very eyes. It's obvious. Elites are excited for the future and what it's going to bring to the world. 24 hours ago, Trump sent a warning to Iran stating that if they don't fully open without threat the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours from this exact point in time, the United States will hit and obliterate their various power plants. This port in the Middle East is very important. It's causing the price of oil to go up, and it's causing an energy crisis. Thinking about this, don't elites want this to happen? Where oil prices skyrocket to the point where there is no point in having gas vehicles. Instead, why not have electrical cars? You don't have to worry about it. But that's not the scariest part. It's the energy crisis. People are calling it the next pandemic that will shut down the world. Is this energy crisis going to cause a blackout? And that is when the reset's going to happen?
Alright, well, and who knows, man? Alright? This place is going to receive a worse plague than Egypt. Alright, so we know that great darkness is going to fall upon this damn place. All right, eventually the lights are going to go out. Certain places of America, through Esau smart cities or whatnot, you know, he's going to keep shit going where people are going to be using the micro C-HIP and whatnot. But a lot of these, for the most part, most of these cities are going to be war zones, man. All right, it's going to turn to a third world country. All right, so this is Sirach 41:7. It says the children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. So yeah, people are starting to these Edomites are being vexed with their living conditions. It says, woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High, Yahweh, for if ye shall increase, it shall be to your destruction. All right, so if you know if the Lord, if these fucking demons who's running this planet Earth right now, all right, if they would follow the laws, which is not in them to do it, all right, their spirit in them is not upright, but if they did follow the laws and ran this world by the laws of the scriptures, hey, the world would be a much better place. But this is what goes on when Satan's in rulership. All right, the people I'm just gonna grab it. I don't quote it. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So the people are mourning, man. All right, dealing with this damn devil, man. Everybody's in a saddened state. All right, depression is up high, at its all-time high. Suicide is all-time high. All right. Say every that's from living under the power structure of a fucking madman. All right, and that's why we praying to get the hell up out of this place, man. All right, Lord willing, hey, this the last Passover, man. Lord willing, man. So I'm gonna end it right there. Brothers can watch the rest of this video if you want to on Arrows of Indian Nation 144 page. So, Lord willing, this is edified for the Lex sake, who we endure all things for. So with that, I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Until next time, Akim Shalom.